Musicians in movies. Juice, 1992. Tupac Shakur, Bishop. Yeah, Tupac plays the character Bishop here. He is a musician, of course, of just legendary status. And Mr. Tupac, this is his standing out achievement for me, is Juice, 1992's. This is a crazy psychopath he plays, a friend that turns on you when you need him the most. Tupac just plays this role to perfection. He was meant for it. I don't know if it was written for him, but if it wasn't, it's what a coincidence that it is basically him in a nutshell. And I just love the attitude, the arrogance, and just the crazy serial killer vibe here with Mr. Tupac Shakur. It's a musician in movie you gotta see. Ludacris, Hustle and Flow. Yeah, Skinny Black from 2005. This is a small role here for Ludacris. It's very, like I said, 2005-ish, one of his first. But he plays Skinny Black, this musician that's gonna put Terrence Howard on, Mr. Hustle and Flow himself. But really, he dogs him, throws his mixtape into the toilet. Mr. Howard finds this out and beats Skinny Black within an inch of his life. But let me tell you about Skinny Black. I just like the character. It really fits Ludacris as a musician, and he brings it out so well. I believe it all the way. I wish this was actually a real musician or something. Probably support him because he's so dirty and grimy. I love that shit. Skinny Black here. LL Cool J, Halloween, H2O, 20 years later, 1998, and it's gonna be Ronnie. Ronnie, LL Cool J is a small part, really, but it's memorable because Ronnie is like talking to his girlfriend on the phone here in the hut. He's supposed to be a security guard on duty, but he wants to write books, very graphic romance novels. But I like the comedy. It's really good comedy. This is how you do humor in a horror movie, and they do it with LL. And also LL, you think he's dead, but he's not, and that's okay with me. So I like how he takes the role serious, but at the same time not. So it's really just a great role for him, great fit. I do remember him. He's memorable here as Ronnie. Cher, Mass, 1985. We're going with Rusty. She plays Rusty, this mother, and I'm telling you, this is a musician in movie that you would, Cher brings it as a musician in movies, always does, and she takes her role so serious. It feels like she studies this shit like the back of her hand, and she lives and breathes it. And here in The Mask, she takes care of her son who has a disability, and he ends up dying in the end. So she really plays this role to perfection, especially when she learns of her son's death. She really snaps in a way that this is something so believable. Somebody must have written this that went through it, and then Cher put it on screen for us. So musician in movie, this is so memorable, you will not forget it. Lady Gaga, 2018, A Star Is Born. Ally. I want to mention Lady Gaga because, not my type of musician in the real world, but in this movie, there's something about her. Now, her look is unique, so it's Gaga, but I want to say that she tries to play it as cunningly cool as possible. She doesn't have too many lines that really stand out, which I like. She plays underneath Mr. Cooper like it should happen, but she's still big enough to be a star in the end of the film and hold it on her own. So that's why A Star Is Born. Eventually, throughout this film, she is born as a musician. So this is a musician movie we gotta love, we gotta watch. It's one I'm glad they made. Musicians in movies.